What's it like, I was going to say you're getting a ringside seat in Connor World. What's it like?
It's good. I mean, there's certainly a lot of hype and pressure around him, but I think it seems like he's handling it well. And, it's just fun to be out here playing hockey with, not only him, but a lot of really good players here at the BioSteel camp. It's been a lot of fun.
I was going to ask you, how does this, when you look at your off-season conditioning and your off-season preparation, what exactly does the BioSteel camp accomplish for you? Where does it fit in?
I think it's just kind of the first time where you're up against NHL guys and the pace is as high as it's probably going to be all season. Guys are fresh from the off-season. Guys are strong and fast, and that's the fun part. I think this is kind of your first, real test of how your off-season training has gone, and it's been a lot of fun so far.
Have you changed your off-season training at all? Because I know at one point, I believe your dad competed in the Canadian bobsled program. I believe you were doing a lot of sort of training using some of his training techniques. Were you not? Are you still doing that?
Yeah, I'm still along the same training lines. My dad's got me on a program that's based around speed and power. That's my game. That's the game I try and play. I think when it translates to on the ice, I just want to try and stay healthy this year by, not putting myself in positions to get hurt. But other than that, I think my actual gameplay, when I'm in games, I think it's good. I think I have a lot of room to improve, but I think I'm on the right track.
Hey, Taylor, what was last year like for you guys?
It was tough. It's the last 5 years have been pretty lean, and we've learned a lot about ourselves. I mean, I'm looking forward to this year just because it seems like it's a fresh start. It almost seems like it's my first year again with all the changes that have been made and with Connor coming in and the new coach. I think it's given a lot of guys reason for excitement.
What have you noticed about Connor? You've been playing with him at this at the BioSteel camp, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you learned about him from spending time with him on the ice so far, about his game? And again, I know it's a camp. I know it's not a full-fledged regular season game or even a preseason game. But what are you learning about his game that maybe surprises you a little bit?
Well, he's got tremendous foot speed, and it's always interesting when you skate for with the first for the first time with a player that you're probably going to play with. Like I said, he's got tremendous foot speed. You can see the ice. I think he's got the whole package. And, for us in Edmonton, it's about making sure he's comfortable, making sure that he comes in and, he feels like he can play the game that best suits him to help our team. And, at the same time, he's 18 years old, and not a lot of 18-year-olds have, tremendous success in the NHL. So, it's going to be a learning curve, but I have a feeling that he's going to sharpen that curve and make it as, quick as possible.
Taylor, what do you know now about life in the NHL that you wished you'd learned when you were, or you wished you knew when you were 18 or 19, and something that you might be able to pass on to your new teammate?
I've learned a lot. I had a lot of good mentors in Edmonton. Guys like Sean Horkoff, Ryan Whitney, they were guys that have been around, been to Cup finals, and, so I learned from them just to enjoy it. I mean, it really is a privilege to play in the NHL, and you're only a number one pick in a Canadian city, your first year, only one time, and that's a special experience. And I think with him, he's going to have probably a better team than I had my first year. We finished last that year, so it's up to him to enjoy it, and it's up to us in Edmonton, not only the players but our staff, to make him feel like he's welcome on our team and he can play the best he can.
Taylor, with all the hype around Connor and all the hype you guys are going to experience off the ice when he goes into cities, especially Canadian cities, how much is it going to be on guys like you to ensure that it doesn't become a distraction? Maybe not for Connor, because I think Connor's a guy who had security people with him when he was in junior hockey, so this is probably it's almost second nature to him. But some of the other guys, to make sure that it doesn't become a distraction or something that becomes an aggravation to other guys in the team.
Well, at the end of the day, it's hockey. I mean, that's what we're here to play for. Sure, you want to interact with the fans and you want to accept your media responsibilities, but I think his playing on the ice is going to do the talking. We've done a lot of talking as a team the last 5 years, and it hasn't worked out. So I think we come in quiet and we exceed expectations, and I think that's going to be the main focus for us. Sure, there's going to be a lot of people following our team with Connor, and hopefully more importantly the success for our team. But at the end of the day, that's all. That's what it's about. It's about winning.
Have you had a chance to talk to your new coach?
Yeah, I played for him at the World Championships in April, and it was a great experience. We had an inkling that he was going to be our coach, so as soon as I heard that, I took some mental notes, and it was a great experience. We won 10 games in a row. We were a very well-prepared team, and it was a lot of fun to play for him, so I'm looking forward to it.
What is that when a new coach comes into that environment with the team? I mean, you've got a pretty young core, as you said. You've been there for 5 years. It's not as if he's coming in and taking over a team that has a core of veterans who's been there for 10 years or 11 years, but it's not as if he's taking over a team that has a bunch of new guys necessarily as well. How important is it going to be that leadership group that you're a part of, that young core, that you guys hit it off with him right away?
Well, yeah, we've had we've had a few coaches in Edmonton. I've had 4 coaches over my time there, and it's not too big of an adjustment to have a new coach. I mean, maybe for a team that has had the same coach for 10 years and then they change, that'd be an adjustment. But for us, I think we're looking forward to it. I think everyone's going to enjoy playing for Todd. It's going to be a challenge. There's no doubt about it, but I think we're ready for it.
Taylor, we're going to let you run. Appreciate you doing this. Thank you so much. Continue to enjoy what's left of the off season and stay healthy this year.
All right. Thanks a lot.